Hello friends, my name is Raza Masood. Today we'll discuss about the topic what is scheduling. Friend, this is a very important topic in project management and today we'll see this topic in detail. We have taken this topic from basically project management or PMBOK project management body of knowledge. So friend, let's start. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell option as well so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start. What is scheduling, friend? Basically in project management. Friend, schedule means that whenever we are implementing projects, so the customer always asks that how much time is required to complete a project, how much on which date he will receive the deliverable. So friend, we have to make a project schedule. This is called as the concept of project schedule, in which we identify the activities milestones, we sequence them in that manner so that we can identify the timing, we can identify the schedule. The schedule means, basically schedule means the date. For example, we can identify that, for example, in the first month of January we will complete the development, then in the February we will complete the testing, and in the March we will deploy the project in production. So basically schedule means, friend, the scheduling concept is that we have to identify the activities, then we identify the resources who will do this particular task, and then we can sequence the activities so that we can identify the starting and ending dates of project or deliverable. So this is called as the concept of scheduling. So friend, what is the procedure to schedule? First of all, friend, create the project scope. Project scope means that, friend, you must have to make a scope document in which you must have to identify that what you are going to deliver. So project scope is the boundary of deliverables, that what you are actually going to deliver. Then the next point is that after scoping is done or project scope is done, then you can create the work breakdown structure. Work breakdown structure, WBS, is basically the concept of divide and rule. The concept is that of work breakdown structure, that you you break down the scope into smaller pieces, so that into smaller chunks, so that you can identify the task and which you can estimate in terms of time and cost. Once you identify the task from the work breakdown structure, then you can sequence the task. Sequence means that which task will come first and then what will be the task. So sequencing of activities or tasks will be identified in that way. Then once the tasks have been identified, you can group them into you can make groups. Like for example, software development task can become a one group, the software testing become another group, the production deployment can another group, the user acceptance testing can make another group. So in that way you can group the task and then link the task dependencies. The link task dependencies means, friend, that you have to identify the relationship between the activities. For example, the sign off a scope document you will only receive once the preparation of a scope document is done. So this is called as the concept of dependency of start to finish. The production deployment will only start once the testing of application will complete. So in that way you have to identify the dependencies among the tasks, and then you can do the arrange it accordingly. Find the critical path. The critical path means, friend, that it is the longest path of the project, and the advantage of identifying the critical path is that the activity which is on the critical path, that means if any activity delay on the critical path, the project will be delayed. The other side of the critical path is that if an activity is not on the critical path, if it gets delayed, so that means your project will not be delayed. So that means you have some you can have some buffer, or you can have some time in the activities which are not on the critical path. Once you identify the critical path and resources, etc., then you can assign the resources, and then you can make the project schedule. Friend, nowadays many softwares are available for making the project schedule, like Microsoft Project Plan, Microsoft Excel, Jira, and other software tools are also available. By using those software tools, especially MS Project Plan is the you can say the standard tool for making the project schedule. you can use some other tools as well for making the project schedule. So friend, thank you, thanks a lot for your time, and that's all from my side. I hope you like this video. If you like, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thank you, thanks a lot for your time. Thank you.